let's use the law of cosines to solve this application problem. First off, notice that we have a side-side-side triangle, and this is an oblique triangle, which simply means it's not a right triangle. Our goal here is to figure out the path that this ship needs to take to get from port C to port A. So we're going to need to find this angle, which we'll call angle C. Law of cosines for this problem will look like c squared equals a squared plus b squared, Pythagorean theorem part of it, and then we have to subtract off 2ab cosine of the angle that's opposite the side on the left, so that's cosine of c. Now, we can start plugging numbers in, or we could rewrite the equation. Doesn't really matter. I'll just plug numbers in and then we'll solve it as we go. So we'll plug in 100 for C, and then side A is the side that's opposite angle A, so that will be 190. Side B is opposite the angle B, so that's 120, minus 2 times 190 times 120 times cosine of C. All right, so let's start solving. I'm going to subtract the 190 squared and the 120 squared to the left. And when I subtract those to the left and subtract them from 100 squared, we'll get minus 40,500. On the right, I'm going to combine these three multipliers, and they will combine to minus 45,600. We can then solve for cosine of C by dividing. We'll divide both sides by minus 45,600. And if we round to 4 decimal places, that will be sufficient to round the angle to the nearest tenth. We will type into our calculator inverse cosine of 0.8882, and we will get that C is 27.4 degrees. Okay. Now the subtlety here is that when we talk about navigation, we need to move west or east of the north-south line. The north-south line is up and down right there. And so the angle that we're looking for is not 27.4 for our final answer. We have this situation. We have this angle 27.4 degrees right here. But we need to know the angle off of the north-south line, which is that angle. That is the complement of 27.4 degrees. And if we subtract 27.4 degrees from 90, we get 62.6 degrees up here. So our final answer would be that the ship needs to navigate north and then 62.6 degrees to the west. Nice.